You don't need to feel ready to start your day. A gentle morning mindset reset *** opening. A gentle hook. Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and felt not ready? Not ready to face the day. Not ready to be productive. Not ready to be your best self. No dramatic sadness. No clear reason. Just a quiet heaviness that whispers, I'll start when I feel better. But what if the problem isn't that you're unmotivated? What if you've been waiting for a feeling that was never meant to come first today? Let's talk about a softer truth. One that doesn't push you, shame you, or demand energy you don't have. Because you don't need to feel ready to start your day. You just need to begin gently. 1. The myth of feeling ready. Somewhere along the way, we were taught a quiet lie. That successful people wake up energized. That productive mornings begin with clarity, motivation, and confidence. That if you don't feel ready, you should wait. But psychology tells a different story. Readiness is not a prerequisite for action. Action often creates readiness. Think about it. How many times have you waited to feel inspired only to stay stuck? How often has motivation arrived after you started moving, not before? The brain is wired to conserve energy. When something feels uncertain or emotionally heavy, it hesitates. It looks for safety first, not growth. So, when you wake up feeling foggy, resistant, or emotionally flat, that's not a failure. That's your nervous system doing its job, trying to protect you from perceived overload. The mistake is believing that discomfort means you shouldn't begin. The mornings were never meant to be perfect. They were meant to be entered. You don't need confidence to brush your teeth. You don't need motivation to sit up. You don't need clarity to take one small step. Readiness is often a reward, not a requirement, too. Why mornings feel heavy, and why that's normal if mornings feel emotionally heavy for you. You're not broken. In fact, there's a reason for it. When you wake up, your brain transitions from the subconscious world of sleep into conscious awareness. During this shift, emotional memories, unresolved stress, and quiet worries often surface first. This is why anxiety is often strongest in the morning. Why self-doubt speaks louder before the day has even begun. Why your mind may replay pressure before possibility. Your brain is scanning what needs to be handled, what went unfinished, what could go wrong today. And when you wake up already tired, already behind, already overwhelmed, it's easy to think, I should feel better than this. But here's the truth. You don't need to wake up feeling hopeful. You don't need to wake up feeling strong. You don't even need to wake up feeling positive. You just need to wake up honest. Honest about where you are. Honest about your energy. Honest about what you can handle right now. Gentle mornings aren't about fixing your feelings. They're about allowing them without letting them decide your entire day. 3. The power of starting before you feel ready. There's a quiet strength in starting imperfectly. Not rushing, not forcing motivation, just beginning with what's available. Psychology calls this behavioral activation, the idea that small actions can shift emotional states, even when motivation is low. In other words, you don't move because you feel good. You feel better because you moved. Starting your day doesn't require a full plan. It requires permission. Permission to move slowly. Permission to do less. Permission to start without certainty. Instead of asking, how do I feel this morning? Try asking, what is one gentle action I can take without needing energy? Not a goal, not a transformation, just a signal to your brain that the day has begun and you are safe within it. Sometimes that action is sitting in silence. Sometimes it's making your bed. Sometimes it's opening the window and breathing. These moments tell your nervous system, I'm here, I'm moving. I don't need urgency to exist. And slowly, without force, your mind follows. 4. Letting go of morning pressure. One of the most exhausting habits is waking up already behind. Behind on goals, behind on expectations, behind on the version of yourself you think you should be by now. This pressure doesn't motivate, it paralyzes. When mornings become a performance, your brain associates waking up with threat. And when the brain feels threatened, it shuts down creativity, focus, and calm. So let's try something different. What if mornings weren't about achievement, but about orientation? Not, what do I need to accomplish? But, how do I want to enter this day? You don't owe the morning productivity. You don't owe the world immediate energy. You don't owe anyone your best version at 7 a.m. You are allowed to arrive slowly. A gentle morning mindset isn't lazy. It's regulated. It says, I can take care of myself before I take on the world. And from that place, clarity comes easier. Focus lasts longer. And effort costs less. 5. Redefining a good start to the day. A good start doesn't mean checking everything off a list. A good start might look like not quitting on yourself when the day feels heavy. Not judging your energy before breakfast. Not comparing your morning to someone else's highlight reel. A good start is staying present long enough to begin. Some days, that's enough. And here's the part no one says out loud. Consistency doesn't come from intensity. It comes from compassion. When you stop demanding readiness, you reduce resistance. When you stop chasing motivation, you find momentum. When you stop forcing mornings to feel good, they often soften on their own. You don't need to be inspired. You don't need to feel confident. You don't need to believe in the entire day. You just need to meet this moment without judgment. That's how real change begins. Quietly, gently. One ordinary morning at a time. Closing, a soft call to action. If this message resonated with you, take a breath right now. You don't need to do anything else. And if you're listening to this in the morning, remember, you don't have to feel ready to begin. You already began by being here. If you'd like more calm, psychology-based reflections to start your day with clarity instead of pressure, consider subscribing to Awaken Mindset. And if this video helped you even a little, let us know in the comments. What does a gentle morning look like for you? Until next time, be patient with your mornings. They're learning how to hold you, too.